And after-school programs across the nation claim the Trump administration is withholding money for critical educational programs.
In more news out of our nation's capital tonight, education advocates are telling our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp the loss of funding is devastating for these programs, the kids, and working parents who rely on them.
On July 1st, state education agencies were expecting to receive federal funds for certain grants and programs. But instead, they got a notice stating the administration is freezing these funds while the programs are under review. We're told these funds, which totals about $7 billion, help support after-school programs, teacher development, school-based mental health services, and more. We're told the administration gave little explanation and no timeline if or when the money would be released, adding that the administration is committed to ensuring taxpayer resources are spent in accordance with the president's priorities.
On the after-school front, this is just traumatic.
Jody Grant with the After School Alliance says these funds help support students across the nation. Without it, it places a huge toll on working parents and their employers who rely on after-school programs.
We know that students that are in after-school programs are more likely to come to school, they're more likely to stay in school and graduate, they're more likely to behave well in class, and we fear what will happen because, you're going to have more kids left alone. We know that juvenile crime spikes when kids don't have access to high-quality after-school programs. We're worried about what this means for the workforce because many of our programs really help kids with workforce skills, and we're worried about what it means immediately for the working parents who rely on these programs.
New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand says the administration not releasing these funds is absurd and it's also illegal.
These funds were approved by Congress in the fiscal year 2024 appropriations budget, which passed with bipartisan support. I'm sure our Attorney General will file a lawsuit. The Attorney General lawsuits have been quite effective over the last several months. We must send a clear message to the Trump administration that we will not let them get away with this.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, Erie News Now.
And Rachel did reach out to the Department of Education on this, but they directed us to the Office of Management and Budget, and we did not hear back from that office yet.